Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how I pretty much do my everyday winged eyeliner look. So a very quick shout out to Josie Mischief Makeup, who sent me a message on Instagram asking me to do a tutorial on how I do my winged liner. So I thought I would just do a very simple mini tutorial on how to get the look for beginners. I am not a makeup artist, so I'm just showing you my tips and tricks on how to get the perfect winged liner. So before I start today's video, I just want to say, hey, if you are new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And if any of you guys just a little bit extra, go ahead and click the notification bell right next door to that subscribe button. So I just want to say, I don't think that makeup tutorials are my strong point, but for today's video, I really do have some tips and tricks for you beginners out there who really battle with doing winged liner. And I think that if you listen to these tips and tricks, they could help you a lot. So right off the bat, I just want to say that there are no rules in makeup. So if I say something in these tips and tricks that you do the complete opposite of, that's fine. As long as it works for you, that's fine. But these are just some of my personal little hacks and tricks that I do on a daily basis or whenever I do winged liner that helps me get the perfect wing every single time. So tip number one is that the applicator of the product that you are using to do the winged liner matters a lot. For beginners, you don't really want to do a pencil liner or like a gel liner. You want to go for something more like a liquid eyeliner. I feel that that is really easy to use when used properly. My absolute ride or die liquid eyeliner is from Essence. This is the liquid ink eyeliner. This stuff is amazing. You have to try this out. I swear by it. And what I love about this product and what makes it so easy for me to do winged liner is the applicator that it has. So what you're looking for in an applicator is you want it to be very flexible. You don't want it to be too stiff or hard because it's just going to be a hot mess. This type of applicator helps you get that perfect flick and that perfect wing every single time. My second tip that I have for you beginners out there is try not to use your liquid eyeliner on just your naked eye, okay guys? Try and use maybe like a powder on your eyes if you don't really use foundation on your face, or if you do use foundation, try and put a little bit of the foundation on your eye, or use concealer or eye primer or whatever works for you in your makeup routine. Just apply that tiny little bit of product on your eyes. It just helps the product stick a lot better to the eye. I feel like if you use the product just like on your naked eye, like no base for it to stick onto, it kind of like rubs off and smudges off and crumbles off, and it's just not a good look throughout the day. So tip number two is always have some sort of base on your eye. Now, because I do the whole spiel when I do my makeup, I put foundation on top of my eyes. I'm that type of girl, okay? And then what I like to do is I take a powder. By the way, this is the Essence Get Picture Ready Contouring Palette, and this shade over here, which is meant to be a highlighter, is a bit too dark for me, so I use this on my eye. But you can just take a face powder or an eyeshadow that is as close to your skin color as possible, and then just apply that on top of your lid. Step number three that I have for you guys is when applying your eyeliner, never tilt your head downwards when you're looking at the mirror. Try and always tilt your head upwards. I feel like when you tilt your head upwards, you just have a little bit more accuracy, and also it gives you almost like a better look as to how the product will look when your face is normal. Does that make sense? I don't think so. Tip number four, which is really important, is when you are about to start your winged liner, always make sure you brush off all the excess product off your brush. This is going to prevent the liquid eyeliner smudging all over your lid. Like, we've all been there, guys. We've had that hot mess before where you started off with a sexy cat eye and it just ended up looking like a black eye. It was just like a panda eye all over your face. So to avoid all of that nonsense, make sure that you brush all the excess product off the tip of the brush. Okay, now we are actually getting to the hard part. It is the actual doing the winged liner itself, but it's okay. Calm yourself down. I feel like if you stressed out, the eyeliner is going to know that you're stressed out, and then it's a hot mess. Just breathe, guys, breathe. It's gonna be okay. So when starting your winged liner, you always are going to start from the inner corner. Now, I've seen a lot of pictures where you start at the outer corner, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's, like, if you want to do it that way, go ahead, but this is just how I do it. But starting from the inner corner of my eye just gives me more precision, and it allows me to have that very thin tail going to the inner corner of my eye. Also, when you start your eyeliner from the inner corner, you can actually determine whether or not you're going to have a very thick eyeliner or a very thin winged liner. And personally, for myself, I prefer more of that thin tapered eyeliner in the inner corner. And there is absolutely no rush. Like, take your time. I always feel like with winged liner, you can't rush, otherwise there is gonna be mistakes, okay? Once you have gone to the middle of the eyelid, that is when you're actually going to start the winged part of your winged eyeliner. Now, I don't want to get too technical, but to cut a long story short, when you are doing the actual flick of your winged liner, you always want to flick it to the tip of your eyebrow. You never want to flick it downwards or too far up. And also, you can create the wing as short or as long as you want it to be, but never go past this tip of your eyebrow, because then it's going to be like really crazy and it's not going to be symmetric with your face. So that, I feel, is a really big tip, is always flick your winged liner to the tip of the eyebrow. You also want to be quite light when working with this flick. You don't want to be pressing too hard. Just be very light-handed. And then from there, it is so easy. You just connect the wing to the rest of the eyelid. I personally like to connect the eyeliner properly before going and filling all of that in. I don't know why, but it just works for me. So that is the wing over there, and that was really easy, if I do say so myself. If you want the wing to be a little bit more dramatic, just take the tip of your brush and then flick it towards the tip of your eyebrow if you want it to be a lot more dramatic. And now I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other side. And now to finish the look, just apply a coat of mascara to your eyelashes. And there we go, guys. That is it. It is seriously that simple, and you know what? Everything comes with practice, so just try these little tips and tricks and see if they work out for you. If you learned something new, let me know in the comment section down below. And if there's any other makeup advice or hair advice or any advice really that you need from me, also let me know in the comments. Like, if I can help, I would love to help you. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed it. But until next time, bye!